Hello, I'm glad you are seeing this video today. My name is Oluwatunseyi. I make videos on food, not just food but healthy foods, healthy juices and smoothies. I also do spiritual songs and hymns. If any of this sounds interesting to you, subscribe to join the team and also click the notification bell so you can be notified, you can be aware of any video I upload. Today's video is all about tomato powder. Some time ago, to be precise, in the previous video I made, I showed how to make tomato puree from completely natural ingredients. I know you have seen that video. If you have not, the link is up here at the top corner of the screen. Kindly click it to watch. In that video, I shared that the tomato puree can be made in bulk and stored in the freezer as long as you want, so that in times when the tomatoes are expensive or not readily accessible or available, you can have something to bank on in season and out of season. But the constraints may be limited storage space in the freezer, especially when you have a lot of things already stored in it. So if that sounds like a challenge to you, I've got it covered in this video. Let's swing into the preparation. I have some tomatoes I spared to demonstrate how tomato powder can be made from whole tomatoes. Let's weigh all this to know the initial measurement, that is the weight, before the processing begins. And we will also weigh the final product just so we can appreciate the work done in ensuring that the tomatoes contain small storage space as possible. So this is weighing 955 grams. The next step is to dice the tomato into thin slices. I'll be using a tomato knife. Make the slices as thin as possible so that the drying process can be faster. It can either be sun-dried or dried using a dehydrator. But make sure when sun-drying, you keep them away from flies, insects, dust, and dirt as much as possible, or as much as you can. And if you are using an oven, ensure you set it at a very low temperature so as not to burn the tomatoes. In this video, we are going to be using a dehydrator for the drying process. Get your dehydrator already cleaned and spread the dried tomatoes on the trays. While doing this, avoid any overlap. That is, don't place them on top of each other as much as you can so that the drying process can be faster and uniformly done. Set the temperature knob to a temperature you prefer, or you follow the manufacturer's guide for dehydrating tomatoes. You can use the temperature as low as 30 degrees Celsius if you want to maintain the bright red color, but if you want a dark red color, you can set it up to about 40 degrees Celsius. How do you know if the tomatoes are well dried? Pick a slice, try to break it or snap it between your fingers. You will notice it will break easily without any friction, and you will still hear the crispy sound. This will confirm to you that it is completely dry, absolutely dehydrated. Remember, we are going to weigh the dried tomatoes. and this gives us 53 grams. You can see there's a lot difference. Over to the blending. Blend until the desired smoothness is achieved. Storage. Store in airtight containers. It can stay for up to 3 months provided it is absolutely dry and moist free. Ensure the container is airtight. When taking scoops, do not do that with wet spoons, and do not bring the container over the steam coming from the cooking pot so it does not get moist, and so that you can increase the shelf life of the tomato powder. Tomato powder can be used as a thickener to thicken soups. It can be used to make homemade ketchup. It can be used to make tomato soup, and can be used as a topping. All these are aside the normal use of tomato powder as a substitute for your regular tomato needs. If you want to use it like your tomato puree or tomato paste, just reconstitute using water. Another reason why people make tomato powder is because they have a lot of tomatoes in the garden and they have so many at harvest. So to prevent wastage and spoilage, they have found making tomato powder as the best method of processing and preservation. Thanks for watching to this point. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And to my returning subscribers, thanks for always tuning in, and thanks for supporting this channel. Don't forget to share this video, and until we see you again in the next video, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.